Okay, today we're exploring, well, a genuinely unsettling story. It comes from The Whispering Room, a chilling reflection.
Hmm.
And we're focusing this for you, the listener. We're looking at Arjun. He's a young history professor back in 1997.
Right.
He's on a fellowship at this very remote monastery in Himachal Pradesh, India. And this place, it had this one sort of unspoken but very firm rule.
You mean the Eastern Wing?
Exactly. Never go into the eastern wing after sunset. So our mission really is to unpack what unfolds when, intense curiosity meets something truly forbidden.
And it's more than just a spooky story. What's fascinating here, I think, is how the source shows the profound, lasting psychological fallout. How one act, seemingly small, can just completely reshape someone's reality.
Yeah, absolutely. So Arjun, at first, he sticks to the rules, right? He's the diligent
For
scholar.
Riles, yes.
But then comes the 13th night, a new moon, apparently. And that's when he hears it, whispers.
From the Forbidden Wing.
Yes. Soft, kind of rhythmic, almost like chanting, coming from that eastern wing.
Hmm.
You have to wonder, what is it about us that curiosity sometimes just overrides fear?
Well, that's the hook, isn't it? So, driven by this sound, Arjun decides to go in, cautiously, mind you. All he has is a torch and his notebook.
Just those two things.
And the source emphasizes this immediate sensory change. He steps inside, and boom, it's ice cold, totally at odds with the summer night he just left.
So strange.
And as he moves down this corridor, past these old, maybe rusted doors, the whispers get louder, clearer.
And he recognizes the language.
It's Sanskrit, yes, an ancient Indian language. But it's unfamiliar, and the tone, it's fast, desperate, almost like pleading. It's a real shock to the system, that immediate shift from, normal reality.
So he follows this pleading sound.
Yeah.
Deeper into the wing. It must have been incredibly quiet otherwise.
Oppressively so, yeah. He gets to this room. Part of the roof is caved in. There are old prayer wheels just lying there silent. But the thing that draws his eye, the focal point, it's a mirror. On the far wall, covered up with a red cloth. And suddenly, the whispers just stop. Complete silence.
Wow, the silence itself sounds terrifying there.
And this is it, the absolute core of the story, the moment it really shifts into something deeply psychological.
He goes towards the mirror.
He does. He approaches it, almost like he can't help himself, and he pulls the cloth away.
Yeah. What does he see?
For just a second, it's just him, his own reflection, normal. But then, his reflection smiles.
But he wasn't smiling.
No. He's standing there, probably terrified, and his reflection is grinning at him, and then it gets worse.
How?
The reflection slowly lifts its hand, and it points directly behind Arjun.
Oh, no. So he turns around.
He spins around, heart pounding, I imagine, but there's nothing there, just the empty, dark room.
In the reflection, when he looks back.
Vanished. Just a plain mirror again. It's not just about seeing something scary. It's like his own identity, his reflection was momentarily hijacked. That's fundamentally disturbing.
Understandably, he must have just bolted.
Totally terrified, yes. He fled, stumbled out somehow. The monks actually found him unconscious just outside the Eastern Wing entrance the next morning.
Found him unconscious.
But here's where it gets truly chilling. The part that leaves a permanent mark.
The notebook.
The notebook. After Arjun recovered a bit, the monks showed it to him. The very last page.
Okay.
And on that page, in handwriting that was definitely, absolutely not his own, there were these words in Sanskrit.
What'd they say?
They translated to, "You looked, now I see through you."
Now I see through you.
Yeah.
It's deeply unsettling.
It's horrifying, isn't it? It implies this total loss of privacy, of inner self, like something has gained access just because he looked. Permanent vulnerability.
I can't even imagine. What did Arjun do?
He left. Packed his bags the very next day, left the monastery, and never ever went back. Understandable, really.
But it didn't end there, did it?
No, that's the lingering horror. The source says, even now, years later, Arjun covers every mirror he comes across. Hotel rooms, bathrooms, even the selfie camera on his phone.
He covers his phone camera. Wow. That's a fundamental change to how he lives.
It's completely rewired his interaction with the world because, and this is the final chilling detail, sometimes his reflection still smiles first.
Oh my God, still.
Still.
Yeah.
It suggests this encounter wasn't just a momentary fright. It was something that perhaps latched on. A constant, terrifying reminder.
So one look, one brief moment breaking rule, driven by curiosity, and his entire perception of reality, of himself even, is just shattered.
Yeah.
permanently.
It really makes you think about the boundaries we perceive and what happens when they're crossed, how fragile our sense of self might be.
Absolutely.
Which leads to maybe a final thought for you listening right now. Consider your own reflection. What if the face looking back isn't always just you? What if sometimes it's something else looking out, something that gained a view simply because you looked in?